To the third day here at the Sylhet International Cricket Stadium for the Dutch-Bangla Bank Test Series. Is the first test between Bangladesh and New Zealand.
Important now for Bangladesh to realize that if they can knock off these last two wickets, it's going to be so very crucial for Bangladesh. Certainly, Kyle Jameson will have different gentlemen from New Zealand, former international. Grant Elliott, welcome to Bangladesh.
Likes to hit boundaries, Kyle Jameson.
He bowled brilliantly. And he was unlucky. Again, straight away there is turn. And that is expected. The ball goes with the arm. Quick work behind the stumps. And we'll have a look.
Front on coming up. Appears there's no bat. We'll just confirm that with the ultra edge, please. Flat line. Clear gap between bat and ball. Back inside the crease and foot is on the ground. Thank you. I've made my decision.
Oh, that's straight. That's
He was playing an attacking stroke. That's a nice shot, that one. From Kyle Jameson, just stands tall. High elbow. Full face of the bat.
Now that's a lovely shot. Kyle Jameson off the back foot and a really good punch in the gap. Really good piece of timing. Went quickly to the boundary. Himself up nicely. Goes behind the line of the ball. Again, a proper looking, good looking shot. Should be cut off. It is.
Oh, thickish edge. I don't know if that's come off the full face. And he'll get some value for it, Tim Southey. He's got the outside half of the bat.
Nicely played. Waited for it. Just managed to squeeze it out. Intentionally played, cleverly played for a boundary.
That's edged away, past first slip and away for four. He'll take it. There was the width offered and he threw his bat at it. Maybe not the most well-controlled shot, but a boundary nonetheless. There you see, he kept on sort of going away, stood his ground and had a little slash at it. Thick outside edge for 4 runs. Doesn't matter how they come, as long as they come. And they're coming very nicely. So good. Oh, just in between bat and pad. Missed everything. Getting the runs, bonus runs here. Bowler will be reasonably happy with that effort, but at the end of the day, it's 4 runs signaled. So possibly an inside edge, it seemed. We'll confirm that. Yeah, there, quite a big deflection. Initially, I thought it turned enough to beat everything.
Yeah! And straight away, he gets the wicket, does Momin Haq. His second here. He had taken wickets against New Zealand and at Mount Montanugui in that famous win at Bangladesh.
Ball tracking coming up now, Hassan. Impact in line and hitting the wickets. You'll be staying with your original decision of out. I'll let you know when you're on screen. You're on screen now.
Confirmation, Kyle Jameson, he is out. Looked very, very adjacent. Likes bowling against New Zealand. Now make it 7 out of his 10 wickets against New Zealand. He cleans Tim Southey up and does the job. They are all out, are the Kiwis.
Yeah, he's a cool customer with the ball. And he'll be thinking about his batting, but he's bowled beautifully. Yes, it's gone through. The bat and the pad, playing all over it. And now he picks up his best figures in Test cricket, 3 for 4. Eventually bowling out New Zealand for 317. Skipper, the last man out for 35. Bangladesh took their time.
Yeah, 104 of 205, Kane Williamson. Wickets apiece for Shoriful, Mehdi Hasan Miraj and Naeem Hassan.
Kane Williamson picking up 100. New Zealand lead by 7 runs.
Last two batters added 51 runs.
A very good effort from the skipper and Kyle Jameson to put those valuable runs in the first innings. Zakir Hassan, 25 years of age, he started his career with a bang. It's each and every batter has to put their hand up, and Tim Southee, the skipper, will take the...
Where you can see some movement, some swing on offer for the New Zealand captain. Just the outside edge along the ground though. Should come back for 2 runs. Down the leg, it runs to the boundary. The first 4 of this Bangladesh innings.
He's kept low also. That's the challenge. That's another challenge for the batters. He knew that had it been a little bit more straighter, missed the bat, you're in business. Just down the leg side. Not lucky in the first innings. I thought he bowled beautifully.
Some bounce was in the air. Played it late, did Zakir. Does like to play his shots. Gets another boundary.
He's taken the aerial route here. And have a look at the reaction from Kyle Jameson. He thought that he might have him caught. Went very quickly. Really went after it, Zakir Hassan. It's a little bit too close to cut. I reckon he's just got away with it. It's a boundary. The score sheet will show that he's picked up a boundary, but could be
Short. Around. And a dot ball. Finishes it off. The players...
Straight away, there's some turn and bounce on offer for Ajaz Patel. Oh, that's a beauty. That's superbly bowled by Ajaz. Oh, that's sharp. That's a good appeal and given. Gets the breakthrough, thus Ajaz Patel. Had taken the wicket of Zakir Hassan in the first innings. But they're talking, are they going to refer it upstairs? I think he is walking back. He's not going to take the review. It did look pretty straight.
Well, let's see how far outside off this was. Oh, 6th or 7th, maybe. Even 8th stump. That has turned sharply from Ajaz Patel. He's ecstatic. What a delivery. Zakir Hassan goes for 17. It's 23 for 1 of knowledge.
Oh, that's close. That could be dangerous for Mahmudullah Hassan Joy. I think he is in danger. It's referred upstairs by Paul Rifle.
Can you show me the best side on angle, please? Thank you. Massive deflection straight off his hand. Thank you. This looks better. Thank you. Just freeze it 1 frame back. There. Thank you. Yep, I've made my decision.
OUT. Now this is unfortunate for Mahmudullah Hassan Joy. He's run out for the first time.
Well, it's the worst way to get out. Joy, who batted so well in the first innings, he's got to go for 8.
On day 2, now that's a cracking shot. You could hear it right out the meat of the bat.
Yeah, this is a beautiful cricket shot. Fine leg back, square leg back. Southee sets the field. He goes short to Shanto. Shanto, full extension, straight out the middle of the bat. That's a shot of confidence from the skipper.
Yeah, I like the Shanto. He picked the length up very early.
Oh, that's a good shot. That's a good shot. No shot offered. It's just whether it was spinning enough.
Ball tracking coming up now. All we're looking for is hitting the stumps. It's missing the stumps. So I'll be going back to you on field, Hassan. Hassan, stay with your original decision of not out. You're on screen now.
Oh, spin and bounce. That's a lovely shot. Hard sweep for 4.
you're picking up the right deliveries to play shots. Shot selections will be the key. As the beautiful sweep, convention, and all along the carpet. That is lovely work. Cuts away for. Yeah, just by looking at the way they have started this partnership, they're exactly going the way what you just said.
Always looking to score. The game of cricket is about scoring runs. It's not about survival. This is short. It's a lovely shot, very much in control, Mominal. The difficulty for Jameson here is he's bowling to...
Goes down the wicket this time. That is a very good shot. Really good use of the feet. And HD right next to me is smiling.
It's like it. Like the fact that these two are making a play here. They're saying, you know what, we're not going to let you get on top of us. Good use of the feet, difficult stroke to hit it through the offside. So there is an element of risk attached to that, but he wins that little battle.
And it forces the bowler to bowl short. And 4 more. Very good from Mominul Haq.
Excellent batting. Excellent batting. Just dragged down, not that short, but just dragged down, and it's the fleet of foot. He's quick into position. Oh, yes, yes. I thought he was going to say, well, I'm satisfied with how the over's gone, but Shanto's not. Out comes the reverse sweep, another boundary. This is a lovely over for Bangladesh.
This is another very good reverse, because he was in control. And then he just gets past that fielder. Lovely touch from... and then he bowls it a little bit full, and it's a cracking cover drive from Mominul Haq to finish the over. 72 for 2.
Well, that is a superlative shot. I mean, if it's there, I mean, he's playing forward of square. This is an extraordinary shot, must tell you that.
I think he's done the opposite to what you were talking about here, Shamim. Nice and full. There's no one on the leg side. The only fielder on the leg side is backward of square and a short leg and mid-on. So that whole mid-wicket area is open.
He continues on his merry way, and his merry way results in another boundary. Hands on heads for the fielding unit, and a little more exercise for the umpire.
There'll be a discussion now between Glenn Phillips and Tim Southey. 2 sweeps now. Only 3 on the leg side. 6 players on the offside. Shanto moving the field around. He's being positive.
Nicely placed by Mominul. Suddenly, from this over, I sense sort of urgency.
In any sort of trouble. 96 ahead. If these two can bat for another hour or so, I mean, tea is just around the corner. So I think more importantly for Bangladesh is that they stay unbeaten at tea.
Nicely played. We'll get another single. 4 runs of this one. 104 for 2. Was the reverse. Went for the pull. It was the googly actually from Sodhi. And appeal. Loud appeal from New Zealand.
And straight away, Nazmul Hussain Shanto goes across Mominul Haq. Telling him maybe just to take it easy. His eyes lit up. It was the wrong one from the back of the hand. Too high.
Sharp bowling from Sodhi.
Bowl a little bit better in terms of length again off the back foot. So they're quite keen to just stay on the back foot.
Played along with the turn. Easy single. 3 singles in this is so the over.
Just like that. Trickles away from the inside part of the bat. And a single. Bates goes deep into his crease. Just the tickle round the corner. Well, you're not going to stop him from doing that, and he gets to his 50. With that shot, he seems to favor that, and it's done well for him. The crowd are elated. This is his 4th 50 in test matches, and that goes with the 400s.
If they just lose a little bit of concentration, or a run out, just like that, the game can change.
Game changer, you're just talking about it. Just completely against the run of play. Just played the shot, they're both ball watching. And again, a very tragic manner. He came running and the captain was not interested. By the time you're sent back, you're sold down the river by his skipper, and a good throw back. He didn't have a chance, did he? And as you speak, put the mockers on them, haven't you, actually? Anyway, that's a sad end to the innings of Momin al-Haq. Gone for 40, Blundell. Now, that is an enforced shot. Trying to get out of trouble kind of shot. Trying to sweep that. Lucky that it didn't strike straight in line.
This gets a little bottom edge onto this. They feel as though they can get the catch, but no one's able to get around.
Responsibility. The fight is on. He cuts away and picks up his first runs with the boundary.
Yeah, that's not ideal. New batter in, he's on naught. Southee brings in another catcher behind the wicket. Ajaz Patel, too much width. Length was all right, but it was the width. Spoke about this at the start of the day. You're going to have to be on the wickets, on the stumps, and turning off the straight from there.
Kyle Jameson, the previous over, this time he sweeps it on the onside and he'll pick up another boundary. He's very strong, straight of the wicket on both sides. The last in this test match. Yeah, it is in his zone. He loves playing that sweep shot. He also likes to play that slog sweep, which goes a little bit straighter to between mid-wicket and long on. Oh, beautifully played. Beautifully played. 125 deliveries. And he's gone down the wicket. He wanted to play a big shot. So, drying up the runs. So what really mattered in that partnership between Nazmul and Shanto and it's got fine, and it's got another boundary written all over it. And it's once again Mushfiqur Rahim takes advantage of a ball which is down the leg side.
Southee will be disappointed with this. Just straight on the leg side. All that Mushfiqur Rahim needed to do was just turn his hands on it, get some sort of bat on it, and raced away. A bit more momentum.
Yeah, the order of the day has been for the batters to sweep, sweep and sweep. Been a very productive shot from the batters. 4 more.
Ajaz Patel's line just slightly outside leg. Frees up the arms for Mushfiqur Rahim. So good on the sweep.
Up in the air, but it's going to fall safe. Oh, and the fumble. Oh dear. Yeah, I think it spun because it was hitting the ball. It was reflect its capabilities. Down the leg side. Freebie offered. Thank you very much. Sweep it fine. Take it to the boundary.
This boundary brings up the 150. He gets a long way across here. That's Mushfiqur. very fine sweeper of the ball.
Forward of square, that's slapped. The chase is going to be futile. That struck wonderfully well by Najmul Hussain Shanto. Ends the over at 165 for 3.
He spanked this. Shanto hit this well in front of square. We've seen the full array of sweep shots. This hard sweep in front of square. Then we've seen the lap. Fine sweep. There are different types.
Was playing with the turn. Then again, just felt that he had to reach for it a little bit, not in absolute control.
Bit of loose fielding. Seen them get through for a couple, and there's more here. This is not good from New Zealand late on in the day. They've surrendered 2 runs through some sloppiness in the field.
Just the point I was making a short while earlier is they've got to stay focused. It's an easy pickup, then a throw rather lazy and it was not in line. The keeper had to come to the left and then another one. Oh dear, the last thing you want. End it all with a tumbling stop.
That's gone fine. That'll run away for 4, should run away for 4.
Despairing effort, but to no avail. Has dived at the last moment trying to stop the ball from going over. Once again, it's wonderful employment of sweep shot. We saw him hitting forward of square and this time he just waits, makes contact as the ball goes down the leg side and couldn't get down. Last moment, another boundary. Lovely shot, absolutely top class. Can you say about that? That's poetry in motion.
Well, this is a sign of a good player, a really good player. New Zealand have worked hard to try and block up the sweep shot, and they've made a number of field changes and a change of angle from Phillips. But Shanto just waits, he just opens the face of the bat and nudges that down the ground for 4.
The poor delivery. That is a poor delivery, and it gets the treatment, the right treatment. In the 90s now, moves on to 91.
Let's mention time and again that you need to pick the right deliveries, and for those of who are wondering at home which are the right deliveries, this was an example of one. You wait for the right deliveries, it was there on offer, finds it along the ground, most importantly finds the gap, does Shanto. That's beautifully bowled by Saudi. Almost had his heart in his mouth, did Shanto and the fans. Don't take for granted this walk to the middle where Mushfiqur Rahim has some words to pass on to Shanto.
Lovely delivery, just comes back, goes through the defenses between the pad and the bat. Get another milestone.
That's in the air from Mushfiqur Rahim. False save though. Will get back for a couple. That brings the 200 for Bangladesh. 201 for 3.
Nazmul Hussain Shanto wants to take that single and he does. Brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. What a knock this is from the skipper. First Bangladeshi player to score a century on captaincy debut in Test cricket. Take a bow.
He has certainly lit it up in Test in this match. His 3rd century in 4 innings. His 3rd century in 2 tests. Quickest to score 5 test centuries for Bangladesh. He's taken. What a knock by Shanto. Now Mushfiqur Rahim off the back foot. Nicely places it.
Yeah, he also becomes the first
And maturity shown by Nazmul Hussain Shanto. Now this is...
And also, don't forget the kind of part that Mushfiqur Rahim has played in this partnership of 92 with that single.
This time off the back foot. That's a cracking stroke from Nazmul Hussain Shanto. and will end the over with that boundary. 10 runs off it. Expensive one. Bangladesh 212 for 3. Walk towards the other side and have a look. Check on the other side with that light meter in red. Is there time for another over? I think that's it. They're calling it off. That's the end of day 3 of 162 deliveries. And this session, without a doubt, I think belongs to Bangladesh. 101 runs.
And still unbeaten Nazmul and Shanto. They toiled hard. But it was the third session. Belonged to in his first test match as a captain. What a knock. What an important knock.
Within the bowlers, of course. Saudi, very economical. Lead now Bangladesh lead by 205 runs courtesy of that century.
For more updates, subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on the bell icon. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Download T-Sports app to enjoy exciting games and highlights. Visit tsports.com.